Well, it's Tuesday.
It is.
Again. And last Tuesday, we looked at this guy, the Pogue Style H fanner spout by Overland Models in Brass.
Right.
And what we want to show you this week is the exact same thing, only a little bit different.
Oh.
Because Steve, in his infinite wisdom, decided at some point to switch to half-inch scale, and then he decided not to, and which is how we ended up with his little German switcher engine and stuff, because he started a Shea back then, and now he's saying he wants to finish again. But
Oh, really?
be that as it may, he fell in love with this little model right here so much that he decided to duplicate it in half-inch scale for his half-inch scale railroad.
Oh, my goodness.
And he did. He never built a half-inch scale railroad, but instead of this lovely little guy, he turned that into this lovely little guy.
Wow.
100% scratch built.
That's just amazing.
It's the exact same Pogue Style H fanner spout. More functional than the other one, just because in this size it can be. It's got the counterweight here that raises and lowers the actual water spout, and the water valve, no, it doesn't actually work, but it sure looks like it should. Look at all the linkage and the pulleys, all turned on his lathe. This all turned on his lathe, all silver soldered. This is, I personally think, maybe the best model he ever built.
That is wonderful. Wow. The detail.
And after he built the water spout for the tank that we've got on the logging railroad, and I mistakenly said that he'd built like 20 water spouts, scratch built, and he came back, to me, and he said, all those others were just castings I bought. He said, that's the only one I've ever scratch built.
Oh, my goodness.
And I said, au contraire, Steve, what about this? And he'd completely forgotten.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he completely forgotten.
goodness.
Possibly the most beautiful model he ever created. Look at the turnbuckles.
I know. That is just what?
But the incredible detail just in the water spout and everything. And I mean,
Oh, that's wild.
I mean, this is truly a work of art.
Yes.
And he'd forgotten he built it.
Wow.
But that's the way of things. Sometimes you forget. I have to say that happened to me once. I'm digressing again. I know, I'm sorry. But I was watching this movie.
Oh.
The TV, late night TV, and I'm sitting there kind of blurry, as we all do.
Right.
And it's a story of the Donner Party, and they're up in the mountains and all the horror that they're going through, and they're trying to get over the mountain pass and everything. I'm just riveted to it. And it's like, man, I've seen this movie a bunch of times. It's been on TV a bunch of times. I've seen this thing. God, I don't know how many times. I've seen it a whole bunch of times. This is really good. And the soundtrack is particularly good. And only then did it hit me. I made it. And it's not a factor of old age. It's just that
The credits go by. Oh, hey. That's my name up there.
Look, I made the soundtrack. But after like 300 movies, it sort of turns into a blur.
Yes.
And you sort of forget.
No, see, with me, it was like when I saw my name the first time in credits. I'm going, oh, see, there I am. Posted on Facebook.
Just one of those silly things. Yeah. And that's what happened here with this model with Steve. I had to say, Steve, that's not the only water spout you've ever created.
Remember this
that?
Guy?
Huh? You know that water column that you made years ago? Oh, yeah. And the lights all came on.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time ago.
Well, we are all getting up in age. But that wasn't what it is. It's just that he's built so many models.
Yeah.
And over so many years and a lifetime of building nothing but models and models and models and models and models, and he'd forgotten all about it.
That's like when you go on eBay and reorder something that you already have, and then you put it in, or go shopping and go, I need this, and you come home and you open the cupboard and there's 25 of them.
There's 25 of them. Or me, you get on eBay and you've had one or two drinks. So I don't do that anymore, but that tail light that's sitting right over there, it came in the mail, and I'm going, what the heck? And
I have a tail light.
I ordered it, And it's like, well, I think I must have had a couple, and it popped up on eBay, and it was a recommended thing, and it's like, I can't pass it.
It looks so good.
They're telling me I gotta buy this thing, so I'll click buy. And I did. Boy, are we getting off subject.
Track.
Anyway, there is one of the most beautiful models I've ever seen.
That is, it's beautiful.
Ever. With working pulleys and a working counterweight.
Actually, your little thing needs to get back over on the pulley.
It needs on here.
It needs to be threaded.
And this needs to be rotated. There it is. Okay.
Well,
and that needs to be threaded. Yeah. Anyway, it comes off the pulleys very easily because that's what happens with pulleys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. This thing that looks like a bell. I always thought, why is there a bell? It's just the water valve.
The water valve?
Yeah, it operates here, and I'm not quite sure why there's a bell. If you know why there's a bell-shaped thing, comment on that, because I don't know why there's a bell-shaped. You know, it looks like somebody took it off a locomotive and hung it.
Maybe that's what it was. They recycled even back then.
Who could say? Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. Anyway, if you haven't been over to the channel, please pop on over to the channel. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And the easy way to get to the channel and to subscribe is the blue button. Are we ready for it?
Here somewhere.
Zoink, right there, the blue button. Well, we're not sure how you found this video on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring or too far off subject, and we will see you here on Sunday, because we'll be working on the model railroad.
See you then. We'll see you. Bye.